bombshell accusation against JayZ, a woman claiming the hip-hop mogul joined Sean Diddy Combs in her when she was just 13 years old.
A civil lawsuit alleges rapper JayZ a 13-year-old girl back in 2000.
Kelly, have you maintained any type of contact with RKelly since?
We spoke, like, you know what I'm saying, we spoke a couple times, but I don't really want to be like, I know he's getting calls from everywhere.
Lee what told me as far as like JayZ with them.
Sean Carter, son of Jane Doe, who was 13 at the time, at an after-party 2000 Video Music Awards, Doe alleges she felt woozy after consuming a drink, then wandered into a bedroom where Carter her first.
RKelly has reportedly turned into a jailhouse snitch, and his latest bombshell revelation involves none other than hip-hop royalty himself, JayZ.
He wanted revenge, and that was his revenge to fund the Surviving RKelly documentary, and that fucked RKelly life and got him locked up.
From behind-the-scenes scandals to high-stakes business dealings, Kelly is spilling everything. He's laying it all out there in what appears to be a desperate attempt to get out of prison early.
Well, could, because I got faith that RKelly gonna get out now. You know, his appeal is in. He got the same attorney that got Bill Cosby out.
Could these explosive revelations drag JayZ into a legal nightmare? Or is this just another calculated move from a man who has absolutely nothing left to lose? Let me spill all the shocking details. It all started when a jaw-dropping lawsuit was filed against JayZ recently. A Jane Doe came forward with allegations that will make your skin crawl, claiming that two major music figures were involved in unspeakable actions with a 10+3-year-old gal at an after-party following the 2000 MTV Video Music Awards. This scandal has cast a dark, disturbing shadow over what should have been a celebration of music.
The lawsuit was originally filed against Sean Diddy Combs back in October, then refiled on Sunday to add JayZ, whose real name is Sean Carter.
The details of this complaint are absolutely chilling. According to Jane Doe, a limo driver who claimed to work for Diddy lured her to the after-party with the stomach-turning statement that the hip-hop mogul liked younger gals. When she arrived, they made her sign an NDA and handed her what she believes was a drug drink. What allegedly happened next is horrifying. The plaintiff claims Combs approached her with this wild, crazed look in his eyes and said, "You are ready to party," before violently throwing her against a wall and then onto a bed. Then, and this is where it gets even more disturbing, JayZ allegedly removed her clothes while Combs and another female celebrity just stood there watching. After Carter finished, Combs allegedly essayed her as well. Jane Doe is seeking unspecified damages, and her attorney Tony Busby dropped another bombshell. He represents over 100 people accusing Combs of misconduct. Can you believe it?
The plaintiff, identified as Jane Doe, says she was assaulted by both men at a Video Music Awards after-party.
On December 8th, an amended complaint was filed, and JayZ's response? He came out swinging, absolutely furious. He called the allegations heinous and got emotional about how this affects his family. He said, "My only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is at an age where her friends will likely see the press and ask questions about these claims. We'll have to explain the cruelty and greed behind such accusations. I mourn yet another loss of innocence." JayZ's attorney, Alex Spiro, jumped in too, demanding to know the accuser's identity. Mr. Carter deserves to know the identity of the person who is effectively accusing him in a sensationalized, publicity-driven manner of criminal conduct while seeking massive financial compensation and tarnishing a reputation built over decades. But honey, this story gets even juicier when RKelly enters the picture. Recent updates in his case have revealed some absolutely shocking information. Get this. Leaked audio recordings suggest that one of Kelly's victims was actually forced to lie during his trial. And somehow, this all ties back to JayZ, who allegedly supported Kelly during some very serious situations.
I'm doing my own thing and he's doing his own thing it's just not like our agenda. I don't know, and again, there's things, and I don't want to get into it, that morally I can't be a part of.
Word on the street is that during RKelly's trial, some of his victims were forced to give false testimony against him, suggesting the court wasn't playing fair. This bombshell came from a leaked audio where an alleged federal informant admits to flipping R. Kelly's witness. Sharon Winbush, who used to work for R. Kelly, dropped this explosive audio. She says the voice in the recording belongs to a federal informant who allegedly forced a witness to lie about their real relationship with R. Kelly, all part of some elaborate scheme to destroy his defense. Kelly isn't taking this lying down. He's launched an appeal in New York, convinced he can overturn his conviction. His legal team is arguing that the government didn't have enough evidence to justify that shocking 30-year prison sentence. His attorney, Jennifer Bonjean, officially filed the appeal, and let me tell you, things are getting intense. The support for Kelly is growing, with fans demanding a fresh investigation to ensure Aaliyah gets the justice she deserves. And speaking of Aaliyah, Jaguar Wright just dropped a bomb about Aaliyah's tragic passing that will make your jaw drop. According to her, when Aaliyah died, Beyoncé's solo career was struggling. She desperately needed that breakthrough moment to become a superstar. And then, tragically, Aaliyah's death provided exactly that opportunity, paving the way for Beyoncé to become the queen we know today. As Aaliyah's memory starts to fade, people are asking, how long are we going to let the same people profit from these tragedies? Fans are praising Jaguar for having the courage to speak up for Aaliyah, saying it's high time justice was served. Aaliyah's death shook the entertainment industry to its core, leaving fans worldwide devastated. But darling, the rumors and conspiracy theories that followed, they made it nearly impossible to separate fact from fiction. Some people were pointing fingers at the pilot, while others were going full conspiracy mode, claiming the Illuminati orchestrated her death to make way for Beyoncé's rise to fame. As one journalist, Yandeli, shared, I remember when Aaliyah passed away, I was really upset. The story kept saying that she was adamant about getting on the plane. I was almost upset with her. Why did you want to get on that plane so badly? I remember wrestling with this, being like, well, she wanted to get back to Dame and Dash, she wanted to be with her team, and who wouldn't want their stuff with them? Here's where it gets really interesting, darlings. People started buzzing about why both Aaliyah and Beyoncé, both R&B stars with budding acting careers, seemed to be chasing the same dream. The conspiracy theorists had a field day, claiming the Illuminati chose Beyoncé to carry their legacy because Aaliyah was allegedly trying to break free from their control. Now, Beyoncé's fans are literally everywhere, and she's reached the absolute peak of the industry. But honey, some people just can't shake the feeling that her success might have come at the cost of Aaliyah's dreams. Aaliyah's unique style and sound still influences artists today. And word is, Beyoncé might have been trying to follow in her footsteps. But wait until you hear what Damon Dash, JayZ's former bestie, just revealed. In a recent interview, he spilled some shocking tea about JayZ's previous involvement with Aaliyah. Dash suggested that JayZ's intentions toward Aaliyah weren't exactly pure from the start. And get this, he claims JayZ actually had something to do with connecting Aaliyah to RKelly. The tension between Dame Dash and JayZ over RKelly? Child, it all stems from what happened with Aaliyah. The whole disturbing story came out in that Lifetime documentary, Surviving RKelly. It exposed RKelly's alleged marriage to underage Aaliyah in 1994 after he supposedly had an inappropriate relationship with her and got her pregnant. Dame Dash is not holding back anymore. He's publicly calling out JayZ for working with RKelly on their albums The Best of Both Worlds in 2002 and Unfinished Business in 2004. During his appearance on the That's Effed Up podcast, Dame spilled all the tea about JayZ's relationship with RKelly. Remember, RKelly had married 10+5-year-old Aaliyah when he was 27. Dame Dash, who was dating Aaliyah right before her tragic death in 2001, was absolutely disgusted by JayZ's decision to work with RKelly. I just couldn't believe he did a project with RKelly knowing that he'd violated my gal, Dash revealed. I was like, just don't put my name on that. I don't want no money from that. If it is, put it to Aaliyah Foundation. Like, they did this twice. Aaliyah's story ended far too soon. She was only 22 when that devastating plane crash happened in the Bahamas. She was just finishing up shooting her Rock the Boat video when tragedy struck. The crash, which took 9 lives, including Aaliyah's, happened because the plane was overloaded. Even after all these years, Aaliyah's music still touches hearts worldwide. This incredible talent earned 3 American Music Awards, 2 MTV Video Music Awards, and 5 Grammy nominations before her life was cut tragically short. But here's something that'll make your skin crawl. One of RKelly's former backup singers testified to seeing 27-year-old Kelly engaging in inappropriate activities with 10+5-year-old Aaliyah on a tour bus. This shocking revelation has reopened old wounds and exposed the troubled relationship between RKelly co-founders Dame Dash and JayZ. For the longest time, can you believe they tried to spin RKelly and Aaliyah's relationship as some kind of romantic love story? Instead of calling out the inappropriate nature of their relationship, they painted it as some fairy tale romance. The official records tell the whole disturbing truth. Aaliyah and Kelly got married in an illegal ceremony in 1994. She was just 10+5-year-old, and he was 27. The marriage was quickly annulled, and both of them denied it ever happened. But after Aaliyah's heartbreaking death in 2001, her friends, family, and former boyfriends started coming forward with horrifying stories about what she allegedly endured with RKelly. The story got even darker when Kelly's alleged predatory behavior and supposed cult came to light in 2017 during the Me Too movement. Now everyone's finally showing the outrage that should have been there years ago. As journalist Kathy Yandeli wrote in her 2021 biography, Baby Girl Better Known as Aaliyah, theirs wasn't a love story that defied age. It was a tragedy that Aaliyah endured and somehow moved past to become an icon in her own right without him. But hold on to your seats, because here's where JayZ comes back into the picture. It turns out he allegedly had his own relationship with Aaliyah, which explains all that aggression from RKelly. And speaking of questionable relationships, let's talk about JayZ and Beyonce. Their relationship timeline has had people raising eyebrows since the early 2000s. Officially, they say they started dating around 2002 when Beyonce was 20. But rumors have been swirling for years that things actually started much earlier, when Beyonce was just 16 and JayZ was 28. And if you think that's shocking, wait until you hear about Foxy Brown. She claims her ticket to rap stardom came with a terrible price. Word is JayZ, then 27, took her innocence when she was only 15. Apparently, he would fund her shopping sprees and salon visits while she was still in high school, all to get her into bed. But wait, there's even more shocking claims coming to light. Rumors started swirling about JayZ's alleged preferences, with Foxy Brown revealing she discovered some surprising information after being contacted by someone from the transgender community following her alleged involvement with JayZ. And apparently, there was some concerning health situation involved. The revelations from Foxy Brown get even more explosive. According to her claims, there was a particular encounter with JayZ that was allegedly caught on video. And it wasn't just the two of them. Would you believe that Jamie Foxx, famous for playing Wanda on In Living Color, was supposedly there too? The story takes an even darker turn when Foxy reveals that JayZ allegedly made her sign multiple NDAs, all related to what she claims was a threesome involving herself, Jamie Foxx, and JayZ. And here's the twist. That scandalous videotape mysteriously vanished from her home right after the incident. Foxy Brown is convinced JayZ had something to do with its disappearance. Was I shocked when Jay said the line in Picasso Baby? Yes, because we've talked about that. We have a history that supersedes music, Foxy revealed on Rap Fix. I think he began to feel the pressure because people were saying my age. The age thing, 15, 14. And after a while that gets to a person. The Jay I know, the Sean I know, never comes out of character. But the scandal gets even juicier. Foxy Brown hinted at something between JayZ and NBA player Larry Johnson, suggesting their relationship might have been more than just friendship. The fact that they once shared an apartment adds some weight to these claims. Foxy Brown didn't hold back in expressing her feelings about Beyonce either, and what she had to say was far from complimentary. She allegedly claimed that Beyonce had contracted an infection from JayZ. If that's true, it's absolutely devastating. These revelations paint Foxy as a victim on multiple levels, dealing with both health issues and childhood trauma. Let me take you back to where it all started. Foxy Brown was just 14 or 15 when she first connected with JayZ through LL Cool J's I Shot Ya remix. Their first major collaboration, Ain't No, dropped on the Nutty Professor soundtrack in 1996, but was actually recorded back in 1994. JayZ's opening lyrics were pretty suggestive. Fox Brown, yeah JayZ, what I keep it fresher than the next, by no need for you to ever sweat the next. The chorus was even more eyebrow-raising, a duet between them that had everyone wondering about their relationship. Ain't no man like the one I got, No one can love you better, sleeps around but he gives me a lot, keeps you in diamonds and leathers. People couldn't help but wonder, was this just a friendship or something more sinister? Remember, Foxy was only 10+5-year-old when she met 27-year-old JayZ. Later, when she signed with Def Jam, rumors about their relationship exploded, though Foxy insisted it was purely professional. But let's be real, a 27-year-old man befriending a 10+5-year-old gal? That's raising all kinds of red flags. Then there's the Rihanna situation. When she released Pon de Replay in 2005, JayZ, then CEO and president of Def Jam Records, took notice. According to Rihanna, it was the best thing that could have happened to her career. But then trouble started when JayZ allegedly began making advances towards her. Rihanna's publicist later claimed they made up rumors about an affair to boost her career. In an email, Jonathan admitted, "I was desperate at the time because I wanted to have a hit record." He later confessed it was young and stupid of them, as it could have put Rihanna in danger. So here we are, darlings. It looks like JayZ might be following in Diddy's footsteps with all these shocking allegations coming to light. Will more victims come forward? Will the truth finally be exposed? Only time will tell. That's all for today, loves. See you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.